I don't know if the video started yet or if the recordings. Oh, looks like the recordings just started. I was mid-sentence when it did, talking about how I didn't know if the intro had begun or not. But I guess we'll pick it up from here. Another professionally done introduction. Anyway, I was just playing Team Fortress 2. Got on a loud server. Everyone was screaming. While playing, I thought, you know what? This would be funny on YouTube. Then I started watching it and I was like, you know what? This isn't going to be funny on YouTube without editing. So I'm like, well, I can't post that because I can't edit. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make a video because I was going to post something regardless. So what I'm doing now is, this is a Mountain Blade Warband mod. It's called Keko Kujo. It's a basically Japanese version of Mountain Blade Warband. Last time I played this, Senji, I have a bunch of castles of the Oda clan. But last time I was playing, I left off. Yeah, this looks about right. Last time, yeah, basically every time I leave off on this game, I'm about to lose a castle. So basically, I'm gonna give you a rundown real quick. Shobara Castle is mine. Shobara is not mine. Hamada Castle is mine. Hamada is not mine. I know I have more castles. Purple's ours. Obama Castle's not mine. I don't want Obama Castle. I don't want Obama. I wish Kyoto was mine. Kanonji Castle's mine. And Sigikara is mine. Is this mine? No, that's not mine. But yeah, I have a good amount of castles for just a lord. I'm not a king. I don't want to be a king. Being a king is freaking hard as nuts. Anyway, every time I leave off, a castle's either under siege and I'm under equipping soldiers. Basically, every time I'm under siege, shit hits the fan. Well, shit's hit the fan. Don't want to lose Shobara, but as you can see, I'm pretty outnumbered. If you don't know what this game is, you'll just have to see it. Because I'm not going to explain it to you, it takes forever, but my goal for this video, because I could honestly play this for hours and hours and hours, and hopefully this will make my game time more effective, so that I'm not just wasting a lot of time, I'm actually getting stuff done. My goal for this round is to defeat this guy here, Lord Yabunaka's party of the Yamako clan, and then to go on to defeat Lord Yakoyama's party of the Yamako clan. Now the thing I usually do is if I'm about to go into a big fight, I don't know if I'm going to win, I'll save and then return to the game. If I lose, I'll save and exit. I'll quit without saving and go back to the save where I was about to fight them and retry it. It's really useful. No honor in it. When I first started playing this game, regular Mountain Blade Warband native, I didn't know that I did quit without I have to save when I quit. So it was a lot more interesting. It was really freaking hard. Constantly lost stuff. And then that save file got corrupted when I was king. I had so much, and I lost so much. I was so mad. But anyway, let's do it. What is your name, sir? If we come to blows, I want to know whom I fight. They know me as Senji. Mark it down. You shall be hearing of me a lot. I am Lord Yabunaka, a vassal of Amako clan, and the lord of Gasan Toda and Yunnan. I have heard you have defeated Lord Kea. Ever since I have been anxious to cross swords with you. What is it? I say this only once, Lord Yamanaka. Surrender or die. Now I have to fight him now, because otherwise he would go to the other lord and would basically be next to him. And then if I tried to fight them, I would have the villagers on my side. Yes, but they count for nothing, and they would be together. And also, I wouldn't get any loot because of the village. I don't know why that happens, but that's what would happen. Now, the way I play, this isn't a native, but I usually like to have a lot of marksmen. Especially, I like this terrain. Especially Oda marksmen, because they use guns, and they are very effective. Especially, basically Samurai Gunner. They're just so powerful that I just use them. Problem is that I've been in a lot of sieges lately, like defending castles and such, so I've lost a lot of them, just on footwork. I usually have about... How many do I have now? No, I don't want to retreat. I usually have about 30 or so gunmen. But now I don't have nearly that amount. I'm gonna retreat for now. Lost. A guy got wounded, but that's fine. This is better. So, right now I'm not at full strength, nowhere close. If I was at full strength, I'd have about 100 guys. I now have 47. Only 10 of them are actually marksmen. I only have 9 in commission right now. So that means even less firepower. So that means that most of our fighting is going to be up close and personal. Not only that, but it's night, which means, damn it, we're going to lose a lot of agents. The reason you want experienced agents is so that when you're in a siege, you can just have them go in and take down the walls from the inside, and that's very useful. And if you have a lot of them, it'll go down real quickly. But if not, then your pickle is being tickled because it's going to take forever. You're going to lose food. It gives more time for reinforcements to show up. There's more time for people to come in and be like, hey, I want to kill you. And you're like, no, can we do this later? This is important. And you're like, no, I want to kill you now. So the main reason I'm standing back and letting these guys take pot shots is because I want to thin out the herd as much as possible before they actually get to me. I have to say, it's really satisfying. This game is so satisfying. It's like, most people are like, oh, dude, I put 100 hours into one game. Like, that's pretty sick, bro. I put in 1,200 hours into this one game. So you can just suckle my hairy nipples about that, because 100 hours is nothing. It doesn't even hold a candle. I put literally like 12 times as much time into this game as, say, Game Grumps put into, well, not Game Grumps, because I don't know anything about them, other than I watch them every once in a while, but say like the average person will put on a game. It's like nothing. Like my brother put in like 300 hours into Dark Souls. Well, guess what? I put 4 times that amount in this one game alone. As you noticed, it looks like ass, but hey, it plays like buttery gold. I wish more people knew about Mountain Blade Warband. The actual game looks much different than this, but you know what? It's still freaking good. Good enough for me to put 1,000 hours into it with 4 mods. You may be wondering, like, how does the combat system work? It works by sweeping motions. You just sweep the mouse, and then you attack. And it works with blocking, too. So there's a lot of skill into the game already. Maybe noticing the feeds going crazy. That shows me who's getting killed, who's getting wounded, who's doing what. If orange comes up, it means one of my guys got wounded. If red comes up, or if yellow, gold comes up, then one of my guys gets wounded. If orange comes up, one of my guys got killed. I'd much rather them get wounded and killed, because that means I can use them again. They're just out of commission temporarily. Blue means one of their guys got wounded or killed, and that's what I like to see. Most of the time it's all blue, but not this time. You may think I'm really good. I'm good against bots. Really, anybody can be good against bots. My grandmother could. It's not true, because my grandmother's not alive anymore. Wait, I just depressed myself with a single sentence. But your grandmother. No, that's not good, because maybe your grandmother. Well, the fact of the matter is, old women could play this, compete against bots, and well. So, that counts for nothing. But I have to admit, I'm not too bad in actual gameplay with other players. If you go to the guy's channel on YouTube, Presumptuous' Pseudonyms channel, and you look up his line battles, you'll notice that I am in some of the earliest ones. Some of the first line battles he recorded, I'm in those with the name Bronc. I got a big beard. I'm white big beard. I usually follow him. I'm usually dumb, but I get good kills in that. I'm not bad. Not in melee. I'm absolute ass titties when it comes to shooting a gun, though. So, but not in this. But then again, though, I only lost 14 guys, but no, that means a total of 36. Or I essentially have only. I'm not going to count that up. Actually, I can count that up. I have essentially 10 men. 11 guys are actually able to fight the last 100 dudes. That's pretty bad numbers. Shit. Well, you know what? Iron Warrior, I need that. You serious? Are you touching my nipples right now? Fine, I'll get rid of him. All for this one guy, you better be worth it. Alright, well, anyway, I got 11 dudes able to fight those 120 guys, so you know what? I'm just not gonna fight them right now. Instead, I'm gonna end the video here. You know, this is a little taste of what it's like to play this game, just a little introduction. I may start doing multiplayer videos because those are more fun than single player. I just never play multiplayer because I'm not the greatest at it. Certainly not bad, but I'm not the greatest at it. And plus, I haven't been in my regiment for so long, and the main reason, which is the idiots, I love them, but the main reason I haven't been with them is because I have got a new computer, and then the new computer got a virus, so I don't know how to get TeamSpeak. Not only do I not know how to get TeamSpeak, I really don't care to get TeamSpeak. I've been really busy lately, which means my attendance would be minimal at best, spotty, non-existent at worst, which it is now, non-existent, because I've had a lot of school projects. I'm getting ready for go to college. I need to get all this stuff ready, and I just don't know. Well, I'm really ready. I'm so ready to be an adult and to do adult things and to not pay taxes and stuff like that, and get drunk and have children. But I'm ready to move on with my life. I'm ready to get out of high school. I have honestly no idea why they put you through 12 years of general education, in which they just teach you reading, writing, and arithmetic, and then you can get into a trade school and learn a trade and actually be valuable to society instead of being some asshat who gets on drugs because he's bored with his life. Anyway, that's another discussion for another day. Fact of the matter is, I haven't attended the 88th and the line battles on a Napoleonic Wars for a long time, mainly because I don't want to feel like going through the trouble of getting TeamSpeak and finding out the new IP address, which changes every 3 seconds. So I don't feel like keeping up with that, and that just seems like another chore, and I don't want to deal with them right now. They're not bad. They're not that bad, but I just don't feel like dealing with them especially now with the election, because I like a certain candidate that a lot of people hate. I'm not going to say who. You could say it's Donald Trump. You could say it's Hillary Clinton. But all I will say is, I like freedom. I'm more of a libertarian. So you can draw the conclusion from what you will. There were 17 Republican candidates. I'm not Republican. I'm independent because I don't like the Republican Party all that much. That'll probably narrow it down for you. Fact of the matter is, I like a certain candidate, and I know for a fact politics is coming up because me and the leader usually talk politics, and I usually got my nipples rubbed because I just don't. I don't pay a great amount of attention to politics like that, but I do know my worldview. I'm very sound in it, so I try to argue from an ideological standpoint. He tries to argue from an example standpoint. I have to admit, he's much better at it than I am. He's much older and wiser and more experienced than I am, so I just get smacked down. But the problem is, my mind doesn't change because I know what I believe is correct. I know what I believe is right because I look back at history and I know. I just know for a fact. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. I'm going to start making videos about Mountain Blade, whether it's Mountain Blade Gaga Gaga Gaga, which is this, or Warband, or whatever, what have you. Doesn't really matter. Probably do mostly multiplayer. I'm going to exit now before I get. Let's see, exit. I'm going to exit now before I get so off track that I just kill myself on accident. So, yeah, see you later in the next video. Whenever I make that, it's late. I got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm probably not going to make something for a while. If I do, it's not going to be good. So I'll see you around. Bye.